Hey guys, what is going on, bro? Here to talk to you about something that has mildly disappointed me. Now, if you guys didn't pay attention to E3, it was pretty interesting and all, but the thing that really kind of upset me was two things: that they didn't have two games there. One was a Rockstar game, or Red Dead Redemption, or Grand Theft Auto 6, because if you didn't know, Rockstar likes to release their games 5 years after one another, and they usually would say, hey, here's a trailer like 3 years in advance. So usually they would have that, but apparently not. Anyway, I am really disappointed because I didn't see any kind of Rockstar game, and I didn't see Borderlands. Now, if you guys don't know, Borderlands is probably one of my favorite games. I've played so much Borderlands in the past. It is ridiculous. I usually would spend days just trying to find a stupid legendary in that game. And, me trying to upload a video on that would be way better for me because it would make me feel like I'm not wasting my life finding legendaries in a game. And I could actually help people out, because the only people I could help out were my friends, and that's really it. I mean, I did upload the treasure room and how to get your character over, and like one other method, I think. I don't know. It was like 3 videos or like 4 videos or something. I don't know. 5. My first 2 videos consisted of Borderlands, and that was something that really I was passionate about. I really love Borderlands, and if it came, I would be like, yes, because Borderlands is a great game. Like, and to me, the last game ended with Borderlands 2. Borderlands, the pre-sequel, wasn't technically a Borderlands game for me, because for Borderlands, I was like, to me, it was like a game that was like experimental, and then it went from like that to Game of the Year. Like, it was experimental to Game of the Year. Like, can you imagine that? Like, it was nothing to Game of the Year. And then after that, they thought they could just move it around, so they just made an Australian version, and it didn't turn out that good. I was actually really disappointed on the pre-sequel, but hey, you can't be perfect. But, they did come out with this new Handsome Jack collection, and they did actually admit that they're going to create a new Borderlands game. They actually, Gearbox, I believe, came out and said, we're going to create a Borderlands game, which makes me so happy. So I was expecting to see 3 to talk about Borderlands 3, but it actually didn't. Does that mean that they're not really making it? Not necessarily, because they did tell us they did make it, and they would most likely tell us if they weren't making it. I did some research, and nobody's really talking about it recently, so I was like, kind of like, oh, oh, I was really upset. I was like, gosh, I really was excited for Borderlands to come out, because, like, if you don't know, I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls lately. A lot of Dark Souls, like an insane amount of Dark Souls. Like, every day is just Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. I've been playing so much Dark Souls, it's like grown into me. Like, I hated Dark Souls 2 weeks ago. Now I played like the first and third game all the way through, and I'm already on new game plus on both of them, which is ridiculous. I mean, and then Borderlands is coming out, and I was like, oh, a new game. I could finally like get away from Dark Souls and not be so addicted to it. But hey, whatever, you're not gonna come out. That's kind of depressing, but whatever. But for me, Borderlands needs to get a little update. Now, they probably won't be talking about it soon because, it's in a Borderlands game. Now, I don't want them to rush it. No means do I want them to rush it. They could take their time. I was just hoping for an update, like them saying, hey, Borderlands is, like, this is like a little, like, preview of the game. Now, does that mean that I want them to come out with it now? Kind of, but, like, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good, and I can admit that it would be a piece of crap if it actually came out right now. And to me, I'm glad they didn't really come out with it, but I'm still upset that they didn't talk about it whatsoever. They were like, let's not talk about it. But Borderlands has always been a game. I've always defended it when people say, oh, Borderlands sucks. I'm like, no, it doesn't. But Borderlands is a really great game, and I'm really upset that they didn't release anything. But hey, like I said, you can't be perfect, and hopefully they'll talk about it soon. Now, to me, I think Borderlands is going to be a really great game. They also said that it's going to have the same humor as Borderlands 1, and it's always going to be like Borderlands 2. It's got the gameplay, which makes me really excited because Borderlands, like I said, had a really great story. And, the second one was a little drawn out with its humor. It was like, oh, it was funny, 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 funny. And the second game had so much, like, so great of gameplay. Like, I would play it for hours. I remember farming that stupid Slappy boss to get that awful shotgun, and when I got it, it was a OP7, and I started screaming. Like, that's what made it fun. Because then I could have recorded that, but I didn't, because I was just annoyed. I didn't have a channel at that time. So, Borderlands will mostly take like this channel over if it comes out, and I'm sorry to say, but it will. If they don't release it soon, hopefully they will. And that's all I have to say, guys. If you guys want Borderlands to come out, like the video, because I really do, and I'm excited for it. Every time I hear anything about Borderlands, I'm excited. That and Kingdom Hearts, because I used to play Kingdom Hearts when I was a kid on the PlayStation 2. It was a great game. I wasn't that much of a kid, but I was still like, you know, whatever. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, more content like this, and check out my links in the description, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and my friend's channel. Oh my gosh, I am just so disappointed, but, you know, I'm not at the same time because I really wouldn't mind if they would take their time, but, you know, I was kind of hoping they would release something, but, you know, like I said, games can't be perfect. You know, anyway, like I said, if you leave a like, comment, subscribe, more content like this, and check out my links in the description, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, my friend's channel. If you leave a like on this video, I'll love you to death. If you subscribe, you'll become a Bruja, and that's like the best thing ever. You know, you join my little group of Brujas of like 100 and something, I don't know. And we will all venture off into the YouTube land, and I will lead you guys in victory. Well, anyway, I will see you later, Brujas! Yes! I did it, everybody! Killed Dead Mouse and I'm lifting a helicopter. Oh.